Okay, let's get to it. Ever wondered how people actually make real money online? Not those get-rich-quick nonsense or the online survey type of hustles, but legit income that pays the bills and real business that you can scale. Well, in this video, we're going to talk about how I sold over $20 million of products and services from 5 online business models, and how I built it from scratch. Hello, I'm Michael, and welcome to my channel. I've been in the online business since 2015. From freelancing gigs that snowballed into a thriving agency to cracking the code on Amazon FBA and Shopify, I've actually done it all, and I'm holding nothing back here. So if you want to know how I turn my random thoughts into a money-making blog, or how I publish books that sell while I sleep, it's all here and it's all real. This isn't just another guru telling you which might work. These are battle-tested strategies I use every day to keep the cash flowing. I've had my fair share of failures too, and those lessons are sometimes far more valuable. I'm going to tell you all those lessons in this video as well. So, if you're tired of the 9-to-5 grind and ready to take control of your financial future, stick around. Let's turn your laptop into a money-making machine. We're going to go from the easier ones to the harder ones, and stick to the end because I'll tell you which is my favorite one. So to make money online, the first option we're going to start from is freelancing. Freelancing opens up a world of possibilities to monetize your skills online. It's about identifying what you are good at and finding people willing to pay for your expertise. Maybe you are a whiz with words, a coding genius, or having a knack for graphic design. Whatever your talent, there's likely a market for it. And you can use popular platforms like Upwork or Fiverr. Those are great starting points. They connect you with clients all over the world, but don't limit yourself to these. You can try other platforms like LinkedIn or industry-specific job boards, and even social media can be great places for finding gigs. You should always build a portfolio to showcase your best work. It gives potential clients a clear idea of what you do and how good you are. You can include case studies or testimonials if you have them. They add a lot of credibility to your services. At the same time, setting a rates can be tricky. So you should research what others in your field charges, but don't undersell yourself. As you gain experience and positive reviews, you can gradually increase your rates because clients tend to associate higher prices with better quality. Communication is going to be very important in freelancing. You should always be clear about project scope, deadlines, and deliverables. Over-deliver when you can because it often leads to repeat clients and referrals. As you get more jobs and clients, time management becomes crucial as you juggle between multiple projects. You can use project management tools like Trello, Asana to stay organized. And on the other hand, you should always set realistic deadlines and always putting a buffer for something unexpected. As you build a reputation and a client base, you'll likely find yourself with more work than you can handle alone. This is where the transition to an agency model begins. You can bring on other freelancers to help with the workload, carefully selecting those who complement your skills and share your work ethic. Scaling to an agency isn't just about hiring more people. It's about actually developing systems and processes. Create standardized workflows, communication protocols, and quality control measures. This is going to give you consistency in your deliverables, even as you grow as a team. So gradually shift your role from doing the work to managing and growing the business. Focus on client relationships, sales, and strategic planning. It's gonna be a challenging transition, but it allows you to increase your income potential by a lot. If you want to know more about how to make money freelancing online, I've got a 200 pages book that goes into more details about it, and it's called Freelancer's Roadmap from Beginner to $1 Million. 11 proven steps to flexible schedules, control over work and client, financial freedom, and personal growth. And the book is available on Amazon. The next easier one I want to talk about is blogging. It's a powerful way to share your voice and expertise while building a potential lucrative online business. It's about creating valuable content that resonates with your audience and solving their problems. You should choose a niche that you're passionate about or have strong expertise in, because your enthusiasm will shine through in your writing and keep you motivated during challenging times. Whether it's travel, personal finance, or vegan cooking, there's always going to be an audience out there eager for your insights. And consistency is very important in blogging. Set a realistic publishing schedule and stick to it. And always know that quality over quantity, that's basically the principle for everything now. So focus on creating in-depth, well-researched content rather than just churning out mediocre content every day. You're likely going to use an SEO strategy to grow your traffic. Learn the basics of keyword research and on-page optimization. You can use tools like Google's Keyword Planner or Ahrefs Those can help you identify topics your audience are searching for, but don't just write for the algorithm. At the end of the day, it's real people who's going to read your content. Also, there are a lot of non-SEO strategies. Engage with your readers through comments and social media, building a community around your blog. Those can lead to loyal followers who share your content and become customers down the line. Once you have the traffic and audience, there are a lot of ways for monetization. You can use affiliate marketing, sponsored posts, display advertising, and selling physical or digital products. They're all viable options. Many successful bloggers use a combination of these methods. Also, you should start building your email list from day one. Offer valuable freebie to encourage signups and nurture your subscribers with regular, high-quality content. This direct line to your audience is invaluable for promoting products and services in the future. Collaborate with other bloggers in your niche. You can do guest posting, which can help you reach new audience and build backlinks to your site, which is going to be a boost on SEO as well. As your blog grows, you can also expand onto other platforms. Things like a YouTube channel, a podcast, or social media presence that can complement your blog and reach new audience as well. The key to success lies in providing genuine value. Whether you're sharing personal insights as a blogger or recommending products as an affiliate, your audience trust is your most valuable asset. So protect it by being transparent, genuine, and always putting your readers' interest first. If you want to build a successful blog, that's going to take you time and effort, but the potential for passive income and financial freedom makes it still an attractive path for many aspiring online entrepreneurs. Again, if you're interested in starting a blogging business, I have a book for you as well, and it's called Blogging Blueprint for Beginners: From Idea to Income. How to start a profitable blog and generate passive income with ease, even if you're not tech savvy. Right? I know a lot of people worried about the technical side. You can totally do it without being tech savvy. This book is also available on Amazon. And frankly, throughout this video, you're going to see me promoting quite a few of my books. I don't want to be over self-promoting, but these are the businesses I actually do. I have another video about my online business journey. It was quite fun telling my story, so if you're interested, please watch that one as well. But very briefly, and all the things I talk about in this video, all these different types of online business, personally, I started by learning how to do it. Then I actually did it. Then I put my experience and learnings into knowledge sharing through different types of content, like blog, video, and books. Then I teach and show people how to actually do these types of online businesses. And I also offer down-for-you services. So I really do all of that. And the books are one of the carriers. Okay, on to the next one. Online courses. We were just talking about that. Your expertise is valuable, and creating online courses is an excellent way to share it with the world while generating income. The beauty of online courses is that you can teach practically anything, from cooking techniques to digital marketing strategies. You can start by identifying your area of expertise and the specific problems you can solve for your target audience. What unique insights or skills can you offer, right? What transformations can you promise your students? Once you've nailed down your topic, break it down into digestible modules and lessons. Think about the journey you want to take your students on, what the logical progression of knowledge or skills they need to acquire, right? Creating high quality content is critical. Like I repeat it a million times. I hate to repeat it again and again, but let's face it, it's the content area now. Everything starts with good content. This doesn't necessarily mean Hollywood level production value. Authenticity is often more important than perfection. You can use a mix of video lectures, written materials, quiz, and assignments to cater to different learning styles. There are also a few good platforms you can use to host your course, from those all-in-one platforms like Teachable or Thinkific or Kajabi to those marketplaces like Udemy. Each has its pros and cons in terms of control, reach, and revenue share. And School with a K, that is actually the new kid on the block. It's quite powerful in terms of building communities. So if your course is more subscription-based, School is probably the first option. Pricing your course can be tricky as well. So you should look at similar courses in your niche for benchmarks, but charge what you believe your content is worth. And don't be afraid of higher prices, because what's more important is the value you deliver and the results you can help people achieve. Also, you can use tools like tiered pricing or payment plans to make your courses more accessible. Marketing your course is just as important as creating it. A lot of people just build a course and put it on the market and hope for it to sell. But the thing is, marketing your course is just as important as creating it. Leverage your existing network, use social media, guest posts on relevant blogs, or even run targeted ads. Like building an email list of potential students can be incredibly powerful for course launches and promotions. One often overlooked aspect of successful online courses is the community. Like think about how you can foster interaction among your students. Well, this could be through a private Facebook group, regular live Q&A sessions, or a dedicated community platform. And as your online course business grow, think about how you can create a series of courses or a learning pathway for your students. This not only provides more value to your audience, but also increase your potential for recurring revenue, because those who paid are more likely to pay again. So another strategy is to create an entry offer, something less than $10 or $20, to get them into the door. Then you target these customers to promote your higher priced core product. For me personally, I always keep this at the back of my head that creating and selling online course isn't just about making money. It's about making a real impact on people's life through education. When you approach it with this mindset, you are more likely to create truly valuable content that resonates with your audience that can lead to long-term success. If you want to know more about how to build an online course business, I've got another book for you as well, and that's going to be a great starting point. And the book's name is Turn Knowledge into Wealth with Online Courses: Step-by-Step Strategies for Creating High-Demand Courses, Attracting Loyal Customers, and Earning Big from Just a Few Hours a Week. And you can find the book on Amazon. Now we are done with the easier ones. Why I say these are easier? Because it's not making something out of nothing. Whether it's freelancing, blogging, or online courses, the commonality is that it's extracting what you already have and what you already know, which has its unique value, of course, then package it, productize it, and exchange it for monetary value. Another reason why I say these are easier is because of the capital investment. Starting a freelancing, blogging, or online course business not going to cost you a lot of money for the initial investment, compared to what we're going to talk about next, which I consider are the harder ones. That is doing e-commerce and selling physical products. I've sold over $20 million of physical products online, and I forgot to tell you that it's a capital-intensive business. When we talk about e-commerce, typically I like to split that into two separate topics: marketplaces and your brand stores. For marketplaces, you've got many options. Amazon is obviously the biggest one. eBay basically flopped, but it's still the largest in Australia. Walmart Marketplace is growing. It's like Amazon Marketplace but much smaller and less competitive. Etsy caters to handmade. It's ideal for artisans and creators selling unique or customized products. The platform attracts buyers looking for something special, but it may not be suitable for mass production, so that limits your scale. Wayfair specializes in home goods and furniture. If you're in this niche, you should definitely consider Wayfair. The platform can handle fulfillment, and you can also ship it yourself. I mean, American and Canadian customers are very used to waiting for 3 months, sometimes 6 months for the furniture to arrive, and paying an extra couple $100 for the delivery. The major chains of the furniture stores have successfully embedded that into our minds. So now, from the e-commerce seller standpoint, selling furnitures, that just happens to make things easier for us because we don't have to hold on to too much inventory. Now let me get back to Amazon. Because this is the largest marketplace and the most sophisticated environment in terms of both selling and scaling on it. Amazon basically provides immediate access to a vast customer base. Millions of people shop on Amazon every minute, every day, which can lead to quicker sales for new sellers. In terms of logistics, Amazon handles much of the logistics through their FBA program, which is fulfillment by Amazon. They store, pack, and ship your products, and even handle some of the customer service. So basically, you ship your products in batch to Amazon warehouse. Then once you make a sale on the Amazon platform, they take care of the rest and get the product to customers' hands. This can be a huge time saver, especially for new sellers. Despite all of that, there are a couple of obvious downsides of the platform. First is the fees. Amazon takes a cut of each sale, typically around 15% of the top line revenue, which can eat into your profits, especially for lower priced items. Competition is another major challenge when selling on Amazon. With millions of sellers and product listings fighting for attention, standing out can be challenging. Price wars are common, often squeezing profit margins. New sellers struggle to gain visibility against established competitors with optimized listings, robust advertising budgets, and thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of reviews. Although the concept is simple, that you find a product with high demand, low competition, source it from China, and find a way to make some improvements on the product, then you put it on Amazon and wait for it to be sold and for the money to come in. But to actually do that, there are obviously too much details. And I can talk all day about it because I'm just basically too familiar with it. If you're just getting to explore the idea of selling on Amazon, I've got a beginner book for you. It's called A Beginner's Guide to Amazon FBA Private Label. How I sold $20 million on Amazon, and you can too. This book actually has been bestsellers on Amazon a few times. And I also have a course about selling on Amazon. And that is for people who are more serious about this business model and ready to take actions. If you're still curious, I can tell you the 7 most important things I learned after selling $20 million on Amazon. And that's in another video. I'll put the link in the description or comments below. You should always know that selling on Amazon isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires hard work, continuous learning, and being adaptable. But for those who are willing to put in the effort, it offers a viable path to building a successful online business. Now we have a look at another type of e-commerce, that is selling through your own brand store. Like WooCommerce and Shopify are the most common, and I prefer Shopify because it's way easier for beginners. So I'll just use Shopify store as an example. I think the main difference between selling on Amazon and selling on Shopify are the root cause that led to the very different strategies in the whole operations of those two types of businesses is the traffic. On Amazon, you don't have to worry too much about the traffic. There are millions of shoppers on the platform. They are in the buying mood and looking for things to buy. But for a Shopify store, marketing becomes your primary focus once your store is live. Like unlike Amazon, you're responsible for driving all the traffic to your site. This might involve social media marketing, content marketing, email campaigns, or paid ads. Like each channel requires its own strategy and skills. Building an email list is also important. And here I have one of my other best-selling books for you. Advanced Digital Marketing Strategies for E-commerce. 9 mini master classes to drive sales, build loyalty, and achieve rapid growth. That includes social media, SEO, Facebook ads, CRO, which stands for conversion rate optimization, email marketing, and more. This book has been a category bestseller on Amazon for a few times, and I've got to warn you that this is not a beginner book. The content in itself is actually a bit advanced. So, running your own e-commerce store requires wearing many hats, from web designers to marketers to customer service rep. It's demanding, but it also gives you unparalleled freedom and the potential for growth. With dedications and continuous learning, you can build a thriving online brand that truly reflects your vision. The last one I want to talk about is self-publishing. You've seen me introduce a lot of my books earlier. I didn't work with a traditional publishing house to have them published. I actually just published them myself. I do have a small publishing company now, but I started by just self-publishing. Self-publishing has actually revolutionized the book industry. It gives authors unprecedented control over the work and earnings. It's an exciting opportunity for writers to share their stories, knowledge, and ideas directly with the world. There are actually a lot of different kinds of books you can publish, and I like to group them by the content lens. So it's no content, low content, medium content, and high content books. And let's walk through some of them. No content books are essentially blank books with attractive covers. Examples include journals, sketchbooks, and planners. These are easier to create, often using design tools like Canva for covers. The business model relies on volume sales and minimal upfront investment. Basically, you just produce a lot of them, and some gonna sell every once in a while. Low content books contain minimal text but provide structures. Things like activity books, coloring books, or log books. Well, these require slightly more effort in design and layout, but still offer a relatively quick production process. Kids' picture storybook will be considered low-content books as well, but the production of those will require more work on the illustrations. For low-content books, success often depends on identifying niche markets or trending topics. Now onto the medium content books. Those would include like short guides, recipe books, poetry collections, or chapter books for older kids. They require more time and expertise to create, but can charge higher prices. So this model balances content creation effort with higher potential returns. High content books are typically books over 100 pages. So you can see all my books are somewhere around 200 pages and above. And they mostly divide into fiction books and non-fiction books. Like high content fiction books are full-length novels or short story collections. They demand a significant time investment and creative skills. Many fiction authors build careers by creating series and sequels to encourage reader loyalty. High content non-fiction books cover like in-depth topics like self-help, business advice, or academic subjects. These books often require extensive research and expertise, and you'll need to leverage your professional experience or passion projects as well. The business model often extends beyond book sales to speaking engagements or consulting opportunities, or the other way around, that you already have a service-based business and you can use these publications to share your knowledge and build your authority in the industry, which helps you to get more clients eventually. For self-publishers, each category offers different opportunities, and success in self-publishing often involves experimenting with different content levels and finding the right balance between production effort and market demand. Many self-publishers maintain a mix of content types to diversify their income and appeal to various readers. So if you want to know more how to start a self-publishing business, I actually don't have a book for you now. Well, at the time of recording this video, I'm actually still writing this book. It's not out yet, but hey, stay tuned. Maybe it'll be released sometime soon. We talked about all these many different kinds of online business models. I promised at the beginning of the video to tell you which is my favorite one. You know, as a serial entrepreneur, my favorite probably always going to be the next one. I know it's cheesy to say that, but there are endless opportunities in the online world. And a lot of things are made possible with the development of technology, which gives us even more potentials. But as of now, after I've done so many different online businesses, I do have a slight preference of digital products over physical products, because physical products businesses are capital intensive, and it'll keep it that way over a long term. So I don't recommend doing that unless you've prepared enough capital or you use someone else's capital investment for it. As we approach the end of this video, I do have the last book that I want to introduce to you, and that is How to Make Money Online, a beginner's guide to almost passive income with e-commerce, affiliate marketing, self-publishing, niche websites, online courses, and more. Well, I mean, this video is maybe about 20 minutes, 30 minutes long, but that book, I have an audio version that is over 3 hours long. So there's a lot more information and practical guidelines in it. And frankly, that was actually my very first book. That's where my publishing business got started. So if you were interested, check it out. It's on Amazon, as well as all my other books. So that's everything for this video. Thanks for staying to the end. Like and subscribe if you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one.